Good morning. What's going on? Welcome. Okay. Pardon me. It is Tuesday still, and it's item find day. Well, item find capture day, but well, item experience day. No, it is just item find day. There you go. I got my wires confused. Wires crossed. Same thing. Anyway, we're doing some natural regen. That's all we've got for today. We used a big Bitgore on Sunday. Did a 6-hour stream, which was good. But today is just normal regen, so won't take too long. Probably like between an hour and a half, I'd say. But we'll get stuck in and get it done. Now, you may have noticed I've got the 2 glass dos. So on the Sunday, I'll talk about this later as well when more people come in. But for the YouTube crew, Benzo, welcome. What's going on? Yeah, we were on Sunday going for all of the tilks and stuff, and we got really bad RNG with that. That later that afternoon, I came back, and the very first one, it came up for persuasion. I asked my wife to click persuade. She clicked it. She got it. I'm like, fuck. You know, first one after the stream, of of course it was going to work. And then a second one came up, and I asked her to persuade, and she got it. It was like 2 in a row, and I'm like, fuck. And then it took me like another 8 or 9 or something to get the third one. But we got the third one, and then I just did some world boss to get the neural net ROM thingies, and we got 2 +5 Claras doses. So I could have shown it there. We'll show it later. We'll show it later when everyone comes in, right? But my augments are trash. Effectively trash. So he's not that good. I mean, he's good because he's good just as is, but he's nowhere near as good, I should say. Not any good. He's nowhere near as good as what he could and should be. But I'm working on it. I used 5,000 of the augment stuff to buy 4 things and reroll and all that stuff. 3 things to reroll and all that, and I didn't get any damage reduction, which sucked ass. So I just have to use what I got and save up to get some more. So I got pretty unlucky with that. Okay, is it worth to use 2 Eularius on the Mega Candle Bros? Senpai, welcome. Mech, welcome. I don't know, man. I probably, because Eularius is good, but I don't remember what boss is what and what from what zone and why people get stuck on them and all that sort of stuff. I bring this up a little bit when people ask me, oh, I'm stuck on this boss or I'm stuck on this flag, and I just give kind of generic advice, which is useful for in general. About, you know, your TS and your FAMs and your pet and accessory, and, you know, get this with these stats and all that sort of stuff. But as for individual bosses, I don't know, because it's been so long since I've done them, and I had legendary fusions and stuff going through all the flags and stuff. But Eularius and Remy T should get you through most things, if not everything. But I've heard people using double Eularius on things. The fuck was that? I don't know if you guys heard that, but something was going on downstairs. I think you might be alright. 1 Eularius and Remy T. Yeah, a +5 Eularius and a +5 Remy T. You shouldn't have issues with anything, as long as you've got the right accessory and pet, and like you got decent TS. You should be fine. Anyway, here's the 2 Claras doses I was talking about. We finally did it. Again, we'll probably go into it later when people come in, but these are my augments. My brain is terrible, both in real life and this augment. I have a 30% chance to attack strongest enemy. I don't have anything better. These are the 3 brains that I have, and they're all shit. So this is the best one I got, which is bad. Don't know what that noise is. I've got a redirect chance, which is okay. That's not bad considering it's a tank thing. So redirect is okay, but not yeah. 7.2 damage reduction while teammates are alive. That's good. 7.2 is not the highest, but that's the only damage reduction I have. You can see up here he's got 25%. You want to stack that shit, right? So at the moment he's 25 plus he's 32.2% damage reduction. I believe you can get him up to like nearly 70-75% or something. So we're like halfway, not even halfway there. And then all of these are bad. Evade chance, evade's not really that good of a skill anyway, that good of an attribute anyway, but it doesn't help him at all. And then these two is 4.8 absorb. He does have 2.5 absorb, so we've got that up to effectively like 12% or so absorb chance, 12.1, I think maybe. Absorb chance, so that's okay. But ultimately you want all of these and this to be redirect. I'm pretty sure you can get redirect on this as well. Sorry, damage reduction. So yeah, my augments aren't brilliant. But what's good is that because he's got all these augments on, it counts for both of them. So his augments are these. His augments are these. It's the same. So once you get like really good augments, you have really good augments for every second, third, fourth, fifth, whatever it is, stabled dude. So I could hypothetically make another glass DOS, which would not be that hard to do. And then I'd have 3 fully augmented ones for like PvP and stuff. It's pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet. But yes, my augments are not brilliant. And I spent all of my augment juice trying to, you know, re-roll them. And I couldn't afford to buy... No, I think I could afford to buy like 4.5 or something. And I decided to buy 3, those 3 pumps down the bottom and re-roll them rather than buy 4 and then be able to re-roll once or something. I think that's what it was. I decided, well, if I don't get what I want, I bought 3 originally and I went, nah, these are all crap. If I buy a 4th, it's probably also going to be crap. And then I'm stuck with it. Maybe I'll just wait and you know, re-roll these ones and in the hope for something else. It was something like that. But yeah, ended up not getting what I wanted. But, you know, we'll save up. We'll get there. We can do trials. We can do this. Now, I've had really good luck and really bad luck. I've had thing where I've just set auto and come back and it's been completed, which is very rare. That happened with Bobbadom and Walkham. But then I've also had it where I've died on the first set of mobs. So I know double Glasdos is really, really strong. With the right augments. You know, he's strong anyway because he's kind of OP, but particularly with the right augments. But at the moment, I don't have those. So, but the fact that they both have 0 SP self heal and 1 SP heal anybody, and they can just, why did I do that? That was dumb. They can just, you know, shield and heal each other and stuff. And me if I need it. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. So yeah, like 1 SP deals damage, free, deals damage closest, free, heals self, shields teammates or everybody. The 1 SP target, it hits like an absolute freight train. And then the heal teammate. So like they can just heal themselves if they've got nothing else to do and they're hurt. They're just like, well, rather than hurt someone, I'll just heal myself. And then when they've got 1 SP, it's like, well, I can heal the other one, or you can self-heal yourself for more. So this does 2.6 to 4.4. This does 3.3 to 5.6, so technically this is a bigger heal. You could use it to heal yourself. Could chuck a shield on everybody. When I'm manualing, I'm not really doing this that much because I have the 40% less shield, so my shield's like really tiny. So this isn't really that worth. It's better to just, you know, manually heal. Unless I'm trying to, you know, they're both hurt and then I'm trying to do it to both of them and stuff. But generally I just auto for the most part. But we're going to manual on stream so that we make sure that we actually get it done. And not waste the stuff. So why he's hitting so hard and why that target enemy thing hits so hard is because his stats are insane. He has 5.5k power. His speed is absolute rubbish, but whatever. He's got 5.5k power. So when he hits like that, you know, it hits a lot. Imagine if you made like an offensive Walkham and you gave him all the augments like dual strike and power and stuff. And then he would just like one-shot everything. Be pretty good. Ilias, welcome. What's going on? Senpai, I have 2 legendary maxed and 1 upgraded 2 times, and yet I still can't get past this tier. I'm using +5 RMT and Eularis. Yeah, something's wrong. That you should be shitting it in. Pardon me, I'm getting more sick, which is awesome. So that's great. I don't know, man. I'll take a look in a sec, but that shouldn't be the case. High rank is hard. High rank's where it's at, man. I'm so keen to play. I've been hanging out for it. Maybe we could play this afternoon or something if you're around. I'm mad keen. Mad keen. The maddest of keens. Yeah, I'll check you out in a sec, senpai. Takes a lot of TS. You can do it with those fans. You just need like 4k, maybe 4.5k. That's more than having all legendaries maxed. We'll take a look. It's just I keep telling people I can, as I said before, to Benzo, that I like my getting stuck on flag advice or something is very generic. It's just like, make sure you meet these requirements and you should be okay. Of course, there's going to be outlying circumstances for each one because they're all like, each boss is different and stuff. But generally, yeah, it comes down to TS, pet and accessory, familiars. Dremaroon, welcome. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Basically comes down to those three things. And then ultimately your enchants and your mount and your runes all want to be the right, the right type as well. So, if you're like a DPS and you're running like evade chance and block chance and all that, that's not going to help you. If you can chuck in an extra like 4 or 5% in power or, dual strike or damage or something, it's going to go a long way as well. So that sort of stuff. But we can take a look. We can definitely take a look. I think we looked at you last time as well, didn't we? Pretty sure. We looked at you the last few streams. Have you been stuck on the same thing this whole time? Your runes are shit? Well, there you go. That's something to work on. Finally caught a stream. Virility. Welcome, man. Welcome. It's a pity you didn't make the Sunday stream. That was a 6-hour beast. Today will just be a natural regen, so probably be like maybe an hour and a half or so. But free to play life, right? Can't use consumables all the time. It's like a once a month consumable run. Senpai took me having all Arsenal and 2 max legendaries with it. There you go. This has to be the boss, right? We'll go get this shrine because I'm slightly hurt. Yes, I want to use it. So we'll have a look. Let's get this stuff down first. This boss generally isn't that bad. I say that and he crushes me. See, now we can heal this guy. It's pretty good. They can just like heal each other and heal themselves and stuff. It's pretty great. I don't know why I did target there. Oh shit, there's this guy. I didn't even see this guy. He's hiding behind a fat bastard. Okay. He's doing all the deeps. Fuck. Okay. Come on, you can do it. You can save him. You can save yourself. Oh my god. Okay. Fuck. I didn't realize there was Mr. Deeps here. Okay, Mr. Deeps is down. Hopefully we're okay now. We should be. We should be just fine. Okay, we're just fine. And we got absolutely nothing, as always. Okay, let's take a look at Senpai. You're on my list, right? No? Yes. Okay. A friend of mine got tier 10 with 2 Mats legendaries. Should I do Tilkas? No. You want to go Eularius. Okay, let's have a look. Legendary. Almost legendary, so that's good. You've got this 8, 9. You need to replace this, obviously. But a max legendary 8 is still stronger than a maxed epic of tier 9, so that's not too bad. Yeah, your gear's looking alright. When you hit an enemy, that's not bad. Your deflect chance, that definitely hurts. That's not good. I don't know whether it's re-rolling a... well, hang on, how much mount guts do you have? Because that'll dictate what you're doing. How much mount guts do you have? Okay, block, damage. Yeah, this is horrible. You don't even have the 4th one. This is a big problem. Huge problem. And then enchants. Damage, reduction, evade, no good. Speed, pretty shit. Damage and rage, no good. Deflect chance, no good. Lifesteal is... Yeah, these are your problems, man. Runes, mount, and enchants. 82 mount guts. Right, how much is it to re-roll this? Because if you're saving up for a legendary and you're 82, you need 1,000. You're quite a way. You could try re-rolling it and hope for a DPS stat. You could try that, but your runes and enchants, man, they're all defensive and they're all shit for DPS. So they're the ones. That's what you need to change. That's what to focus on, and then you should be fine. But that's hurting you big time. Because say, right, for me, I know I've got legendaries and all that sort of stuff, but there's like 10% dual strike right there. And then with my chances, they're basically all 1%. So that's another 6% dual strike right there. So if the tier you're in, say you got like, 0.6 dual strike, 0.7 empower, all this rest of it. Once that's all done, you might have an extra 3% of each, or 4% of one and 1% of the other one. Like, you're going to get some percentages there. You're going to get, some percentages here. If you re-roll and got deflect, that sucks. You could re-roll and get like a 2.5% of empower or dual strike here as well, and all of a sudden you've gained like a bunch of good shit. So that would be my advice. Definitely work on those. They're all of them are a tank, apart from the speed, but that's bad anyway. So yeah, that's your problem. Or alternatively, well, you need to work on that anyway. So that's what I would do. Alternatively, you could just improve your TS, or like max your TS out, but I highly not recommend dissuade. Is that a word? People from farming the legendaries in a zone because it takes too long and stuff. So yeah, I would definitely work on those three. Don't worry about the mount so much, because eventually you're going to upgrade it. The runes you're going to have forever. So yeah, that's my advice. Get rid of DPS boy. Haven't got an enchant in 2 weeks. Yeah, that RNG, right? So good. Seven of each fam for you, Larius, but I can't get the schematic. You already have 7 of each, and you didn't get the schematic. That's really unlucky, man. That's really, really, really unlucky. Because usually by the time you get the 6 Rexies and the 7 of each thing, you get the schematic just from like War of Attrition. Like, you've done it that many times, you get the thing you're after. To not have it after that much time is pretty damn unlucky. You got no choice. Just keep doing it. Just keep doing it. Try and get 10 of each, and then you can make 2+5s. If you're gonna be in there to get the schematic, you may as well just keep catching them. You can just make Eularius's for days. Okay, we don't need to worry about Mr. Tree because he's a tank. And then we can just auto. Look at my character becoming a tank in tier 10. So my runes are good for that, but not for DPS. Are you free to play? Because I highly recommend free to play. Don't go tank. Leader, is that right? Leader a board king. Leader. Did I spell? I obviously spelled that wrong. Leaderabara. No, Borad king. There we go. Glasdot's not good enough for auto. It is if you have the right augments, of which I do not have. I have 1 augment that's good for him. That's like perfect for him. The other 5, not so much. Okay. Evade, block, deflect. Well, the thing is as well, right? If you're free to play, I highly recommend you don't go tank, because you need perfect everything to make tank work. You need the perfect runes, you need the perfect enchants, you need the right accessory, you need the sets, all that sort of stuff. So to make tank work, it's incredibly difficult, and like that's why the pay to win people go tank, because they have the funds to do so. Whereas DPS, even if you don't have the perfect sets and all the rest of it, you still do damage. No matter what you do in this game, you're still doing damage. It might be shit damage, but it's damage. So if you go DPS, you're doing damage anyway. So everything you get goes towards being better at DPS. Whereas tank, you need the perfect stuff to make tank worthwhile. So I highly, highly, highly recommend staying DPS, but just re-rolling this shit. Damage is good. Everything else, just re-roll. What's your mount like? Speed? Well, you're already +3. You're saving for a legendary, so keep that. That's fine. Enchants, you got +9 damage there. Leave that. That's okay. 7.5 damage is good. 0.8 damage is okay. 0.6 damage reduction. Damage and rage. Get rid of that. And get rid of that. So you only need to get rid of 2 of them. Ultimately, you'll want to replace these damages with Empower or whatever later. But for now, they're fine. Get rid of these 2. Get rid of these 3. And you're back to being fine DPS. And then get a defensive pet as well. Don't use offensive. But yeah, I would urge you to not go tank. And just stay DPS. Because as I said, even if you don't have sets and stuff, you're still doing damage. If you go a tank and you're not having sets, you're going to get absolutely fucking crushed. So yeah, stay DPS. Yeah, I'll show you my, we showed the augments before, but I'll show you them in a sec. They're not great. They're not horrible, but they're not great. I've got a little bit of more damage reduction on him. So he's up to like 32 damage reduction, but he can get up to like 70 or something. And I stacked a bit more absorb on him, but that's like pretty bad. Oh, there he was. So ultimately you want damage reduction in every slot, and you can get this up to like nearly 70 or above 70. I can't remember, something like that. Our brain is horrible. 30% chance to attack strongest enemy when you get hit. I mean, he gets hit a lot, but you know, still like, you know, it's not that great. Redirect is okay because he's a tank, so it's like okay. Here we go, 7.2% damage reduction while all teammates are alive. That's really good. I also have damage reduction the higher your health percentage is, up to a 12. But that's like, that yo-yos, right? So when he's almost dead, he has no damage reduction, and that's when you want it, so you don't die when he's full. Like, it's good, but it's like it yo-yos, right? So the higher level you are, higher HP you are, the more damage reduction you have. Whereas this is just 7.5 at all times, or 7.2 at all times. So I feel like this is kind of better. I don't have any facts to, like, I don't know if that is better. Like, probably some meta-knowing dude, meta-knowledge person can tell me whether, you know, which one's better. But I feel like this is better. Then I've got evade chance, which is no good. And then I got 2 4.8 absorb chance, which boosts this up to like 10. But this is the one you want to be stacking. So my augments aren't very good. Once I get some DR in all of them, then I'll be able to auto shit. But for the moment, not so much. Want to flex a new iconic member after GVG? Absolutely. I can't get higher rank control gauntlet PvP. Even if I go lower, how do I fix that problem? You can't fix that problem. You are, if you're like at a lower level, you can only do as much as you can, right? You could push trial gauntlet all day, but because you're doing a lower number, you're never going to be able to rank higher than all the people that are max tier and da-da-da-da-da. So just do what you can do. You never, like, it depends what level you are. You got to go mech? All right, man. See you later. Will you be back for Star Wars, or are you out for the day? And you've already probably gone. You want the Earthen Might set in tier 10? Should I go for it? You're level 108. Yeah, you can't do much, man. Just keep doing your natural regen, and that's what you'll get. There's no way you can get more. Unless you spend like an absolute buttload of tokens and stuff, which I highly recommend not doing. You do that when you're maxed level, max tier and stuff, so you can get much more out of it. It's a pretty shitty system, in all honesty, because it just means lower level people can't do much and compete as much. Are you going to up tier Virility? I keep calling you Virility, but it's not right. Virility. If you're going to up tier, then you can go for whatever you want. If you're not going to up tier, then no, because you're just going to replace it next tier. Basically, if you're not going to up tier, don't go for anything from a previous tier, because it's completely pointless. You could get the full set of Earthen Might or whatever it is in tier 10. And then you get to tier 11 and your max legendaries will be stronger. Like, you lose the set pieces bonus, but you'll get more TS just by maxing legendaries. So there's no point in getting any previous gear from a previous tier unless you're going to up tier everything. And it's free to play. That's very, very hard to do. So yeah, basically don't worry about mythics and sets and all that sort of stuff from previous tiers. I mean, you can work on them while you're in that tier. You know, if you're trying to pass that tier and you don't have enough TS and stuff, if you've got the set, instead of upgrading the legendaries, you can upgrade that instead. But you are going to up tier? Okay, then that's a different conversation. I don't know what the Earthen Might set is because I'm really bad with names. So I don't know what the set is. I'm super, super, super bad with names. But as far as meta and stuff goes, the tank sets and stuff, I can show you. Basically, you want damage reduction as a tank. If like all the sets have damage reduction on them. So if it has damage reduction on it, maybe. If it doesn't, then maybe not. But I'm not a tank player, so it's hard to... That's if it's a tank set. I don't even know. As I said, I don't know what the names of things are because there's just too many names. But if it's a tank set, then you want damage reduction. If it doesn't have damage reduction, it's not worth really, as far as I'm aware. But as I said, it's hard for me to give tank advice because I'm not a tank and never have been. And I don't want to give the wrong advice. So I just don't give advice in general. Because if I give the wrong advice and people go follow that and they're like, oh shit, this is bad, this isn't right. And then they ask a tank and the tank's like, what the hell are you doing? And you're like, well, I got advice from this guy. You know, I don't want that to happen. I don't want people to do things just because I've said it and it be wrong. So any tank advice, like specific tank advice, I would just ask a tank. But again, I don't know what the Earthen Might set is. It could be DPS. I have absolutely no idea. I'm really, really bad with names. Just get this other guy down, I guess. Okay, good. And we should be fine. We only lost one, well, it's not over yet, but we've only lost one Graz dos so far. Like, we only have to res one this whole, in three runs. Not bad. If I manual it, it's fine. But I hate manualing in this game. I really, really don't like it. Well, basically in anything in mobile gaming, if you can automate, then anything in life generally, if you can automate, why wouldn't you? All right, you don't have to do anything. It's great. Okay, we got no drops. Well, we can still get a drop, I guess. Oh, sorry, I missed your... Can I change welcome as well? I missed your question. Do normal mobs, not the boss, drop epic loot in Trials Gauntlet? In Trials, you have a double chance of loot. There's one... my god. There's one pack that also drops gear. I don't know, maybe in Gauntlet you can get two drops as well. I'm not sure. I think you might be able to actually. I'm pretty sure I've seen someone post screenshots of getting like multiple legendaries in Gauntlet. So the answer is probably yes. What Star Wars game am I playing? The new one, the Jedi Fallen Order. We've done 2 streams of it, Monday and Tuesday, and we're gonna do another one today until like we'll do it as often as I can, until it's done. I think we're about halfway, so there's still a lot to go. Okay, so that's done. Let's do one raid. Everyone seems to be the same, which is nice. Chaos still DPS, yes. You're still bait, yes. And you're still tank, yes. So if we take a look here, right? Damage reduction, 29%. And then all these runes are DR. DR, 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 DR. We look at Eagle, damage reduction, they're all DR. And then we look at Rev Me Up, damage reduction, they're all DR. If you're a tank, you want damage reduction. That's the long and short of it. If you don't have damage reduction on your gear, you're not getting the most out of your tankiness. It's kind of shitty because it just like it limits you pretty hard to what you can do, like focusing on just the one stat. I mean, there may be the set pieces in that you can do different. Again, I'm not a tank, I don't know 100%, but maybe the set pieces you can do different things, and you know, like they've all got mixed sets and stuff for particular reasons. But the main stat you want to stack is damage reduction. Is there a good legendary tank or healer that doesn't require raid fam? No. Yes. Glazdos. The one I'm using, it requires 3 raid epics and 15 of a trial of a world boss material. I'll show you once we get out because I can't show you fusion in familiars. And he's OP. So yes. Yes. When I reach endgame, should I go for Walkham and Torlag? Don't go for Torlag. Walkham's pretty good. I have a +5 Walkham. But at the moment, 2 Glazdos is, for me at least, and I think in general, like for a lot of people, is where it's at. So if you can get the Glazdos schematic, go for it. And he's actually quite easy to fuse. You got the Wargud schematic. Yeah, don't do that. Zilf going for a +5 of that at the moment, but it's totally not worth. He's just doing it for something to do because he's already like maxed everything. And he's a pay to win. So, but no, in general, don't do that because you have to sacrifice 3 +5s to get 1 +5, and it's like, you know, it's an upgrade, but it's not 5 times worth upgrade. So yeah, it's not worth. Just go for R2 Oi. Same as GLaDOS, but less expensive and uses Roy. Where's that from? If it's easier to fuse, you can get it now and then work towards, you know, maybe work towards GLaDOS or something else. I don't know this R2. I've heard of it. I've heard of this like easier GLaDOS, but I don't know anything about it really. Same world boss, but epic. Oh shit! If you can make an epic that's basically the same thing, it won't be as good though if it's epic. It'd be like a lesser form of it, but you could get that and then start working on your GLaDOS. How much of the raid boss material does it need though? Because that's the clinch. If it needs like 10, then you may as well just go for GLaDOS because like GLaDOS requires 15. 15 and 10 is not 10. It's not that much different. I don't think I have that schematic. We can look though. Maybe I do. If it's an epic one, maybe I do. Tilk though? Yeah, that's true. But still, if you're using 10 times 6, right? If you're going to +5 it, that's 60. Whereas 10 times 15 is, sorry, not 10. Well, yeah, 10 times 6 is 60. And then 15 times 6 is 90, I think it is. So it's only 30 more. It's really not that much more. And then Tilk's, you know, it's going to take a while, but you're going to get one of the best familiars in the game. So I don't know. That's you know, because if you're going to make him, right, if you're going to make him +5 and then save up for GLaDOS, you're going to need 150. Oh shit. You're going to need 150 of the world boss material. Whereas with GLaDOS, you'd be done by 90. So it's just like wasting a lot of it. It depends on the goals you want to. Yeah, we'll check if I got that fusion. I don't remember seeing it, but if it's an epic, I probably didn't pay attention to it. So we'll have a look. And then I can show the both off being good familiars that don't require raid fams. You asked specifically about a legendary, which is GLaDOS, but Yeah, I'll show you. So at the moment I'm doing Brimstone Syndicate because I want the chest piece for cosmetic. It's the only cosmetic I don't have. But then I want to go back and keep doing Extermination so I can make another +5 Glasdos because I've already got him maxed out. Like I may as well just make another one. I'm not really working towards anything else. So okay, so here he is, wherever he is. So 3 Tilks. That's just a dungeon boss. So not a raid boss, not a raid epic. So just 3 of these guys shouldn't be. Well, we did it on Sunday, but we got really, really bad RNG. But generally, you know, dungeon bosses come up with Persuasion a lot more. So War of Attrition, you should get 3 of these quicker than you get a raid epic. You know, maybe the same amount of time. I don't know. Either way. And then 15 of the world boss material. This is what takes ages. But it doesn't require a raid epic. And is also really fucking good. So that is a good option. Definitely. Okay, where is this? Do I have him? I've definitely caught a Roy in the past. Is it this? It's this. Okay, here we go. 6 Roys. So that's like 6 of these. It's kind of like the Staus for Velk. Like 6 of an epic. Like you need 3 of each for Eularis, right? This is 6 of one dude. So that's a lot, but that's fine. And then 10 of these to make this guy. He doesn't have that much more HP. He's got an extra 300. Like if this was swapped, but it's not that much more. But spread heal for free is nice. Single target. Yeah, he's just like a damage. He's just like a slightly worse Glasdos. Has less skills. He's pretty good for an epic. He's really good. But it's whether you want to waste 10 of these or just save 15 and make a Glasdos. Glasdos is better, but this is quicker. So you can make your own mind up about that. But I would personally go for Glasdos if it was me. Okay, world boss. Jesus. Let's go Brimstone and hope for the chest piece so I can go back to Extermination. Because, you know, you got to get those cosmetics, right? I can solo... The other thing is I can solo Extermination. I can't solo Brimstone. I can almost do it, but not quite. Okay. Fire Blossom, it's handy. And I mean, any legendary in here is good. So when I needed the, I needed like 3 legendaries or something to break down so I could reroll for my, my neck. Oh yeah, actually we didn't do that either. We didn't showcase that. I got that as well. So after the stream, the rest of that Sunday, I went and got the rest of the tealks I needed, the rest of the world boss material I needed, and the legendaries from world boss I needed to break down to get that set, which is good. But it was only from Extermination or Melvin Factor or something. I did, and I got 3 legendaries from these guys. I'm like, alright, I'm done with it. And it was a different material. So then I had to go back to Extermination and get another 3. So I spent a lot more energy packs and stuff than I needed to. Because I just thought it was any legendary from World Boss, but it turns out it wasn't. So that's kind of shitty. But you know, it was legendaries. It was broke down into Fire Blossoms. It was the cosmetics because I hadn't got any legendaries in here. So it wasn't a giant waste, but for making that set piece, it was a waste. But yeah, I am now officially finished with gear. I've got every single slot has a set in it, which is awesome. I've never had that before. I've had every slot with a set or a mythic in it, but I've got like for me, the best quality build the best build I can have right now for my kind of focusing on dual strike build. This is the best I could possibly have right now. So that's exciting. I don't need to worry about gear anymore. So every single piece of gear that I get, I just break down and get more Fire Blossoms. I still need a bunch of sets from Raid / Trials Gauntlet to break down for the set material so I can up tier next tier if I want to. which is going to be really expensive to do, and it's going to put me behind upgrading everything at the start. But it just in case the next tier is okay, this guy has to go. In case the next tier's set is like a tank set or something, and I don't really want it, I can upgrade this tier set. And this tier set's pretty good. 40% damage is huge, right? The less shields hurts. 40% less shield hurts, but 40% damage is massive. It's like nearly half your damage again on top. It's pretty massive. It's pretty easy to solo Brimstone at full TS unless the boss is dual strike. Well, let's try it, right? I've done it before. There we go, I got crushed. Sometimes I would say like 30% of the time I can solo it, and the other 70% of the time that happens. So yeah, it's just not worth it for the sake of, you know, just waiting for someone. It's not that bad. Spook, what's going on? Also, William as well. What's going on? Welcome, both of you. Does anyone want to do 100? Does anyone want to do 6 brimstones, so I don't have to wait for people? Or 5 brimstones now? Doesn't really matter. I'll just wait. By the time we get invites and stuff in, it'll be quicker to just wait. Hopefully this guy comes back. My hopes have been shattered. How will I ever recover? Oh, am I 150? Okay, now I thought I was 120. So what, that's an extra 7? Does anyone want to come for 7? Now 6? You made an omelette? Eggs. Blech. Blech. Eggs in stuff, good. Eggs by themselves, blech. I know I am like very, very, very in the minority there. Everybody loves fucking eggs, except for me. I can eat them, but it's not like if the eggs in like a burger or something, or like eggs and bacon and stuff, it's not bad. But like omelets and stuff like that, or just like scrambled eggs and stuff like that, it's not for me. I would join, but I'm out of energy, and I slow things down. Don't worry about slowing things. How would you slow things down? How would you possibly slow things down? You're OP. Campers, welcome. What's going on? How's your face? You know how I clear my throat for like the first half hour? You know what it is? It's the milk from my coffee. Just like, you know how milk kind of lines your throat? A lot of singers drink milk before they sing, because it lines your throat and it makes it easier to, I don't know, there's some science behind it. I think it's that. Because if I don't have a coffee in the morning, it's fine. Like it's way better. But because I haven't been drinking coffee in the morning recently, because I've been trying to like not be as addicted to caffeine. But then the addiction kicked in, and I went back to it. So I only have 1 coffee a day though, so that's pretty good. Unless like my chronic fatigue kicks in the afternoon and I need to pick me up. My laptop's kind of crappy and well, oh right, okay. I thought you meant slow things down because you're being like humble that your character's shit. And I was like, come on. Okay. This chess piece is elusive. Elusive. Oh, I did also get a mythic from Trials Gauntlet. In fact, I got that on the Sunday stream, right? Pretty sure. Maybe? Maybe I didn't? I don't know. Anyway, I got a mythic from the Sunday, on Sunday. Whether it was on stream or not, I can't remember. I exchanged it immediately. Well, I upgraded it once and exchanged it immediately because I've got the full set and stuff. I don't need it. I can't even remember what it was. Like what the stats were. I think it was like 5% extra SP damage or something like that. I don't know. Something like that. But it's the chest piece that I'm wearing. It was after stream. Okay. It's got these like, I don't know, cannony things, exhaust things on the top of the chest piece, and like the smoke comes out. I thought that was kind of cool. The rest of it kind of looks bad. I don't like the rest of it, but these smoke things are kind of cool. Doesn't really work with any cosmetic I've got there. Oh, we're out. We'll have another one by the time we finish. Yeah, it doesn't really work with any other cosmetic I have. I thought maybe I could, you know, I did run this. I thought this was kind of cool. When it finally loads. Just this Columbusan Cap of Mallow is just loaded. He's like, yeah, I'm ready. Put me in. We'll put him in. Okay, that was kind of funny. Here we go. I thought this maybe like the fire head is like, you know, causing steam and stuff to come out. But then you can see the pendant. I don't like being able to see that pendant, but there's nothing else that goes with it. So anyway, we'll run with this for a bit. Okay, back to raids. We've got 8 raids to go, and then 1 world boss, and then we're done. So yeah, as I said, it'll be a shorter stream. We're at 45 minutes though, so this should go for another, what, 8 minutes a raid times 8 is 50, I don't know, like an hour and a half at least. The Trials Gauntlet slowed it down because I was manually. But still, it doesn't really matter. Like, the longer the stream, the better, right? Yeah, so I did reroll, and I got this finally. So that's good. So 4% dual strike on both of these, which is nice. 4% damage, 40% damage on here, which is nice. All my dual strike runes, all my dual strike enchants. My dual strike mount puts me at 41.6% dual strike. Don't do this. This is not a good build. I mean, it's not horrible, but it's not that great. I just love it. I don't know why, because I'm an idiot and I never min-max. So I find it funny and I enjoy it. Just like hitting twice for a lot of damage. But there's definitely better builds out there. But to get 41.6 dual strike was like an achievement. I was like, ever since I started stacking dual strike, I'm like, fuck, I really want 40%. And there was no way to do it without this 4% bonus thing. This 4% set, because I could get to 36%. I'm like, well, I've got my runes, I've got my enchants, I've got my pet. There's no other way to get more. So yeah, the set came in handy. And for a 2 set as well. There is just a necklace, I think, with 4% on it, but it was like a previous tier. I think it was like tier 9 or something. And again, the whole up tiering and all that stuff is no good. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Proud of myself to get plus 40%. It was really good. I was happy with it. But yeah, it's not a very good build. Pure dual strike is I don't know. It's fun. I like it, but it's not that great. But again, as I said before, even if it's not great or whatever, like I'm still pretty strong, like full sets and full TS and all that. Like I'm definitely not shit. I just could be better, but I don't care because I don't min-max and I enjoy it. But even if it's not perfect and and meta and all that sort of stuff, I'm DPS, so I'm still doing damage. So, you know, regardless, I'm still doing damage. Lytton, welcome. It's Wednesday, man. Well, it's Wednesday here. Are you excited? It's almost Wednesday where you are. Are you excited? You should go for the new Ancient that doubles major rune bonuses. They give you 10% more dual. Yeah, sure. I'll just whip that up in no time. No worries. I'm on it. No problems whatsoever. There was also that set that gave bonus to enchants and stuff. And all that, but then up tiering and you know, free to play life. Whatever tier you're in, that's it. That's all you got. Ancients? What are ancients? I've never heard of these things. These are some fancy things that are, you know, handed down by the gods to selected people. All that type of thing. So, you know, use your council powers to tell the devs to give you ancient for free. Yeah, I'll do it. Give me all the things or I quit. That'll go down well. Yeah. No, in an ideal world, you know, in an ideal world, I'd have 60% dual strike and I'd still be not the best. But I don't know. I personally find min-maxing boring because you're just the same as everyone else. Everyone's just the same. So, new glasses, yes, new glasses. That's exciting. I got 2 pairs of new glasses. The other one's downstairs, but these are new. So I can show that if anyone particularly cares. Apparently, Elias cares. So my old ones, they're very similar. Apparently, this type of glasses suits my face because I got a chubber face. So like, there's 3 different types of glasses. There's like glasses, and then there's petite frames, which are like smaller, obviously, and then there's large. But at least here, that's what they're called. And then there's large frames, which, you guessed it, are large. So apparently large frames fit my face better. They frame my face better and blah, 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 according to all the eye people. I also think that's true because I put on all the normal ones and it just didn't look right. My previous glasses, which are these ones, are the large, and I've been using these for 5 years and they've been pretty good. So these are my old ones. They're just, you know, whatever, glasses. But they're like shiny. They're not matte, and generally I don't like shiny stuff. So they're my old ones. These are one of the pairs of my new ones. They're blue instead of, I don't think you can probably tell that maybe, but they're like navy dark blue. They're matte and they've got these like clear arms. So I guess that's cool. I don't know. But like if you look at them side by side, on top of each other, like that's the new one. This is the old one. Doing things on camera is hard. They're very similar in shape and design and stuff. Like it's pretty much, hang on, I have to go down here so it's not on my hat. They're pretty much, you know, the same thing. It's just matte with clear sides and blue instead of shiny with black, basically. But you know, whatever. It works for me. So, and then the other ones are black on the front, but so they're like black here. But on the side here and all the on the inside, basically, of all the glasses is like it's black and then a layer of black, a layer of white, and a layer of teal, which is kind of cool as well. But it's on the inside, so you don't really see it that much. But same kind of style. So yeah, there's new glasses for anyone that particularly can. Use accounts of yeah. They'll be like, bye! Yeah, it's like, I demand this stuff, otherwise I'm gonna leave. And they're like, alright, lock the door when you get, as you leave. Don't come back. Chook's turn be like, I'm always slap you twice and there's nothing you can do about it. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. And then when we did the Sunday stream, we were literally slapping people. We were punching, like we took off our weapon, we were just punching people, or slapping people if you like. So yeah, I was getting the dual strike slaps. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. I could solo raid 1, like, with absolutely no effort whatsoever, just by slapping people. Which was nice. It's hard enough to get 1 mythic. Yeah, I guess, like, if you're going for, yeah, the up tiering stuff you're talking about for ancients and whatnot, or you know, the Star Weave, well, that's an ancient. Yeah, it's just, it's so much effort, and, you know, then you got to up tier everything, and it's just, it's no good. It's no good. Looking good? Thanks. They look good? Thanks. Yeah, it's just, more of the same, really. Like, I've had those glasses for 5 years, I'm used to them, like the shape and style and all the rest of it. Apparently they, you know, they frame my face well, and, whatever, so. Whatever. No real need to change. I was going to get one that was the same and one that's slightly different, but literally every other style of glasses I put on, it didn't look right. Probably because I'm so used to having these. So it might have not been that bad, but the ladies that were helping me were both like, yeah, these are... You know, like people say, oh, blue's your color, or, you know, white's your color or something. They're like, these glasses are like your glasses. Like, you know, these are the ones that look good on you. So, anyway, whatever. And I generally only need glasses when I'm on a computer or reading. Just general life, walking around and driving and whatever, I don't really need them. It's just on, particularly on computer, like the screen and everything. And oh, who the frick ate my snack pack? It's true, actually. I'm not entirely sure what a snack pack is, but who ate it? Is a snack pack? Okay, here we go. Here's another rando Americans have different names for shit. Is a snack pack also the same thing as what you call pudding? Which is also not what we call anything? Is a snack pack and a pudding the same thing? I'm pretty sure. You got the same, like snack pack and pudding is the same name for the same thing. That's going purely from not social media, from pop culture and movies and stuff. Snack pack is the brand of pudding. Gotcha. Delta welcome as well. Snack pack is the brand of pudding. Okay, so we've got a brand of pudding called Yogo, and it's got a gorilla and a snake as its logo, and the ads are freaking awesome. They haven't had ads on TV for ages, but the ads were like animated. Well, obviously because it's a gorilla and a snake. But they were really funny. Like they were like really well written and quite funny. And people Aussies quote them and stuff. Like there's a quote where he's just like, Barry, I'll get back to you, Barry, because he's on the phone to like Barry, and then I can't remember, like the snake or something falls from a height and like crashes into a car he's standing next to. So he's talking to Barry, and then all of a sudden, like, you know, smashes on the car, and he's just like, Barry, I'll get back to you, Barry. I'll see if I can find it online and post it in Discord or something, but probably like everyone will watch it and be going, well, that was fucking lame. But if you grew up with it and stuff, it's pretty good. And animal mascots in general are pretty good. Like you got like the Cheeto guy, right? Who the freak ate my snack pack? Oh, this guy loves his snack pack. I got a mythic 2 days ago. It was Vailage from Raid. That's good, man. That's a good mythic. So it's got like Empower, 4% Empower or something on it. Chester Cheetah. I love the name Chester. I think it's such a good name. So like, I don't know if Camille and I are ever going to have kids. I don't know. But I threw out Chester as an actual name. One, because I just like the name. I just think it's a cool name. And two, like pay homage to Chester from Lincoln, because like Linkin Park was like a massive influence on me growing up. And like the first band I really got into, and like they helped me through some times. But Camille's not so keen. And, you know, it's the whole like, I don't know, it's that whole kind of chestnut of, you know, the wife wanting, you know, I want a cat. The wife wants a cat. I don't want a cat. So we compromised and got a cat, that type of thing. So it's like, I like this name. I don't like this name so much. Okay, we'll compromise and got that name. That type of thing. She's not like that at all. But yeah, if you know, if you're trying to pick a name for a child or something and one person likes it, the other person likes it, you can't really call the kid that. You need to be pretty unanimous on the child's name. When there's a GVG, my raid tank always goes to a block build, and they finally switch back. Yeah, GVG kind of sucks. A, it's boring as shit, and B, everyone changes their builds around, so people like, unless you've got backups that don't change, like backup people for your raid that don't change their builds and stuff, like people like lower level people and you know, all that sort of stuff, non pay to win people that have like a lot of friends or in good guilds or anything like that, kind of get screwed because they're like, ah, crap, this guy's now, you know, this guy's changed from tank to DPS and he's got an offensive pet. I've lost my tank entirely, or my bait is now using, you know, a completely different set, and it's like, oh god, I can't even complete the raid anymore. Da da da. So yeah, GVG can screw people around pretty hard. Now you can do heroic again because he's changed back. That's good. Yeah, GVG sucks. Pretty much no one likes it. I get why it's in there, because pretty much every game in existence that has like a guild or an alliance or whatever you want to call it has guild war, like some form of like guild versus guild thing. But they're generally pretty boring, right? My tank keeps switching his pet. Have to check and make sure he's on Tobit and not Pumpkin every time. Yeah. Well, that's like, I'm the same. I think everyone's the same, unless you're, you know, a whale or whatever and you just don't care. Every time I go to do raids, if I don't pay attention, I just click OK and something's changed and I get wiped. I'm like, well, that was a waste of a raid shot. That's why I checked today before going on, just to make sure everyone's like, you know, what they should be. But I do have like pretty good backups. But then again, the backups could change as well. So you never know. Worst comes to worst, you just do hard. You still, you know, you may not. Oh no, you may not be getting sets and stuff. Well, chances of getting sets, I should say. But you know, you're still getting. You've always got a chance of getting legendaries and stuff. So even if you're after the set, fuck me. Even if you're after the set pieces and stuff, you still need legendaries to upgrade everything. So it's not that big of a deal, really, for like, you know, a week or two or whatever. It's just frustrating. It's not like a reason to stop playing the game or anything. It's just kind of shitty. But yeah, that's my take on it. Okay, so far, item find day, we've got nothing, which is not ideal. We've done our 3 trials gauntlet. We've done all of our world boss. We should have well, we definitely have a regen by now, so we'll do that after this raid. And we still got like 6 raids or something to go, so there's still time. But you know, it's not looking that great. And yeah, Iconic has a new member. We're taking in Mech. Mech wants to come over to Iconic, so that's good. William, I don't know if you knew that or not. I did put a thing in guild chat saying like nobody recruit anybody because I've got someone coming in, and yeah, it's Mech, which is nice because Mech's a cool dude, and he just hit level 300, so that's good for him. But he's gone for the day. He's not here anymore to congratulate that son of a bitch. We can look at him though. I don't know if he was on before or he'd be in here somewhere. Did I go past him? No. I think I may have deleted him for when we were doing the punches the other day. Oh no, I didn't, because he was helping punch. Where the hell is he? I think I may have gone past him. Yeah, I think I went past him. We can just... Oh no, he's like LOL master numbers. I can try. 4345? No. Maybe it was the other spelling. LOL Meister 4345. There we go. Yeah, this dude with all these fucking... I want it so bad. Yeah, so he's coming to Iconic, which is nice. Okay, back to raid. Sausage was so spicy, I had no idea. Spicy sausage is the best. Spicy anything is the best. Pretty much put chili in anything, it makes it better. Fuck, I could go some spicy sausage. I always like to hear what people are eating. It always interests me because, like, depending around where you are around in the world, like, people have their own, you know, like, I don't know, if they're from, like, Philippines or something, they've got their, like, the Filipino cuisine and all that sort of stuff. And it's just like, oh, that sounds good, or that sounds good, that type of thing. But then I always get really hungry for that thing. So right now I really want a spicy sausage. Spicy ramen is the best. Yes, ramen is good in general. I mean, it doesn't compare to actual ramen from Japan, but you know, you have to go all the way to Japan to get it. But holy shit, is that good? Yeah, spicy anything is pretty good. I made for dinner last night. I made chicken pesto pasta, and we put some chili and Tabasco in it. It's pretty good. That was nice. You had Korean ramen from Korea? Was it, I assume it was good. Ramen's pretty good. Like the instant ramen stuff. Got to go to sleep. See you tomorrow. All right, man. But before you go, are you going to be around later this afternoon at all? Get some hunts going? Well, like, can't? Nah, fuck. No worries. All right, we'll tee it up soon, hopefully. Yeah, like instant noodle stuff, like ramens, whatever. They're pretty good, like for what they are, for how cheap they are and stuff. They're not particularly good for you or anything, but they're cheap. Thursday earlier than usual or weekend, sadly. Okay, no worries. So tomorrow earlier than usual. I can do that probably. Anyway, we'll talk. What are you up to? What monster are you up to? Have you fought Beetlejuice yet? I think he's gone. He's not gone. Pink Rathalos. Nice. Okay. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. Sleep well. So yeah, we have, I think we have sex. Apparently we have sex. 6 set pieces, material thingy. At the moment, we did have more, but I needed to trade 2. We had 8. But I needed to trade 2 for the neck and the ring. So we're back down to 6. And I believe to up tier a set, you need 2 of the things. So we can upgrade 3 of the set pieces. So if we get 2 more, we can upgrade this set, I guess. But ultimately, we want to upgrade the ring and necklace as well. So we can keep the same set we've got, and just like if we can up tier it, every tier, just keep this same set. 40% damage with the 41% dual strike. I don't know, I just like it. But we got very, very lucky with this tier early on. We got like a lot of set pieces early. So that was handy. I was due a tier that I was going to be, that I had good luck with, and apparently it was this one. So I highly doubt that, we can up tier this again. But if we can up tier it to next tier, if the next tier's raid set is a tank set, we can, attempt to up tier this or whatever. But we still need, if we're going to up tier everything, and my maths is right, we're going to need another 6 set pieces. That's providing the set piece from Trials Gauntlet counts, which I think it does. I think just any set piece from this tier. Can you get a grats for getting Columbusm schematic? You can. Congrats. I never got that, so congrats. Do you know the counterpart set to the ring and neck set you have? The counterpart set? What's that? The other Trials the other World Boss set you talking about? Or do you mean the third part of the set? What do you mean? Because whatever it is, it's the World Boss set, yes. The other World Boss set, yeah, we could take a look after we get out of here. I don't know what the stats on it are. I've got no idea. I didn't even look at it. As soon as I saw the dual strike, I just went for that because my whole thing is about dual strike. It might be way, way better, but I just went for dual strike. It's that green and brown looking one, right? The green and brown, like the sprite on it is green and brown. I want it because it gives so much damage. The two set gives damage. Yeah, as I said, I didn't even look at the stats on it. As soon as I saw the 4% dual strike, nothing else mattered. But we could take a look at it. Hmm. It gives so... Oh, I thought you said so much damage. It gives SP damage, right. Okay, the other one has 10% SP skill damage as a 2 set piece bonus and 25% team SP regen. It's main hand wreck. Ring and neck. That's the twice thing. Twice thing? My god, English! And go for pure damage, like you go for dual strike. Fair enough. Yeah, 10% SP damage is pretty good. Roasty, welcome, my dude. What's the haps? Oh, we have a guild message. Message for me. We got 2 guild messages. Oh no, just the one. You need maxed Melvin champ? Yeah, sure. I wish. The leg dry spell, spill, is starting again. 2 weeks and I've only got 1. Oh, yeah. That sucks. How's things, Roasty? How's Chook doing? How's my little man doing? Is he good? I hope he's good. I want to touch his face. This sounds like an Overworld song from like some... Yeah, from some like open world game. Like you're just walking around in like Breath of the Wild or something, and this just sounds like the music playing in the background. Not much. Been ill the past few days. Getting better though. Oh, that sucks. Like a head cold type thing. Yeah, I'm getting quite snuffly at the moment as well. I take antihistamines in the morning, which helps. But yeah, the first like hour once I wake up, I'm all like, ugh. I'm really slow on the sets this tier. Yeah, I was the opposite. I was like, I got like 6 sets fairly early on within the first month or something, like 3, and then like 3 dupes as well. And I didn't get the main hand. I had to re-roll for it. But since then, I've got like 1 set piece. So I got really lucky early, but then as far as sets goes, but since then I've had pretty bad luck. Chicken had a fight with another one, Roosters. He won, but had some scratch. Of course he won. He's a beast. The song is nice and chill, yeah. Speaking of Breath of the Wild, I'm going to put a poll up on Discord for anyone that is interested in my other stuff that's not Bit Heroes or my other like game playthroughs and stuff. Like, I hate the phrase Let's Plays, but the other Let's Plays. At the moment, we're doing the Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. We're about halfway. So... Here we go.
RNG 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 RNG. Take mine. Good luck with the grind.
Thank you, Josh. Son of a bitch. You finally got it working. You figured out your enchantment. Thank you. I appreciate it. How's things? Are you around for long? Or is this just a pop-in? Because you usually aren't here. Oh no, wait. Fuck, I was thinking it's Monday. It's actually Wednesday. You're here all day. We have to put up with you all day. Scarlet, welcome. Have your fists recovered from Sunday? Are they still bruised from punching? Like, just punching a bitch over and over and over again? Mine are raw. I actually have some work to do right now, but I'll be here. That's alright. I for some reason in my head I thought it was Monday. I don't know why. And I thought, well, Josh isn't normally here on a Monday. Because you're not here Sundays and Mondays most of the time because you got family stuff. Like it's your weekend. But I don't know why I thought it was a Monday. Yeah, my character's knuckles are still red raw from just punching so many fams in the face. On Sunday. That was so much fun. Just fist only runs. At the good old job, yeah. 1-bit punch. It was so fun. I really enjoyed that. And then I'm like, I wonder if I can solo punch raid 1, and we just absolutely crushed it. We should do that as a test. See what tier what raid we can get up to completing it just punching people. That was fun. We should do a next time we just do a pure world boss. Not sorry, a pure dungeon stream, which probably won't be for ages because I've got everything I need from dungeons. We'll just punch shit. It's great. Could probably solo tier 11 with his fist. Probably. He can solo, I think I saw a video of him soloing. I don't know if this raid might be the raid before, just by himself. Like, with no fams, no friends, no nothing. Just by himself, just soloing the whole raid. Which is pretty impressive. I don't remember where I saw it, but I definitely saw it. It was just him. It was on someone else's channel or something, I don't know. Because he doesn't make content as far as I'm aware. But I also know nothing about the whales. Like, we've talked about this before as well. They don't influence me at all. Like, I personally don't understand why they're like the draw card and why everyone's kind of obsessed with them and stuff. Like, how does it make anyone's life different knowing or talking about like the way I personally don't get it. So when people say like, oh, this guy got this or that guy got this, so then I'm just like, who? Because I just don't know, because I just don't care, because like it has no influence on my game or anything. So like, there's no need for me to know that knowledge. He has a channel. There you go. Maybe it was on his channel. I think it was just like, maybe it came up on recommended or something. I don't know, but I definitely saw a video of him just soloing something. I'm pretty sure. Gavex online. We don't need to get into it, but Gav and I don't like each other. So I never don't do his content. We had a falling out a long time ago. It's fine. You weren't to know. But yeah, we don't do anything or collabs or any of that shit. And I don't want to talk, you know, I don't want to badmouth people and be badmouthed and all that sort of stuff. So it's just not worth talking about. He had a channel. He doesn't anymore. Or was that a typo and he has a channel? He had a channel. Yeah, I don't, as I said, I don't know anything about the whales. Yeah, doesn't interest me. Last uploaded 4 months ago. There you go. All right, come on. Give me a drop, son of a bitch. We got 2 to go. Yeah, anyway, what I was talking about before, and I got mad distracted, was if anyone cares about my other content, like Let's Plays and all that, whatever, we're doing Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order at the moment. Probably, we're streaming that after this for roughly 4 hours or so. We're about halfway, so I'd say we'd finish it by Friday. And then after that, if a cord comes in time, because I need another cord to record Switch, which is a big drama we've talked about recently, I don't really need to repeat myself. Although there's a lot of people here that haven't heard it. Basically, if you try and record something that's plugged into the power, so like the Switch with the PS4 controller, you can plug your headphones directly into the controller, and so it's wireless. Whereas with the Switch, you can't do that. So you have to plug your headphones and everything into the actual console, which is docked, which is like in the wall, attached to the wall, like plugged in. You get feedback from the grounding of the power. So you need another cord to basically, it's called a grounding noise isolator. It basically takes that feedback noise out. So I'm waiting for that to come in the mail. If that comes in time, we'll probably do a Pokemon Sword playthrough, because I bought that for my wife. Docked, yeah, I love a good dock. I bought that for my wife. She'd been playing it. She'd been enjoying it. Everyone's like, you know, playing it and talking about it and stuff. At the moment, I've had multiple people request me to play that, you know, months ago when it was announced. They're like, can you do the new Pokemon game when it comes out? I'm like, sure. And then I went to test record, And then I had this grounding issue, and I'm like, fuck, and I Googled it and stuff, and they're like, yeah, you need this cord. And I'm like, God damn it. So I went on eBay and bought it, but then, eBay and whatever. And then eBay, you don't know what you're getting. Someone could just send me like a dog turd in the mail. So we'll see. If it comes in time, then we'll do the Pokemon playthrough. And then after that, we have some options. Is that a wizard-looking twat riding a broomstick? Yeah, it is, yeah. Humans have a blowhole too. For us, it's a butt. So after that, we have some options. And if I can record Switch, then I got mad requests for Breath of the Wild back in the day as well. So we could do Breath of the Wild. I had a lot of requests for Witcher 3 as well. I had requests for Neo. And then I personally am just throwing in Horizon Zero Dawn because I love that game and I haven't played it since it came out. So they're kind of like the 4 options. So, and Pokemon as well. So they're like the 5 options. So I'll probably put a poll up on Discord and see if people want to watch any of those over the others, and then just do the most popular one. Because ultimately, I want to play something you guys want to watch instead of what I would prefer to play, if that makes sense. Because like, there's no point in me playing something if no one wants to watch it. May as well do what you guys want to watch. And all those 5 I'm happy to play. So yeah, there'll be a poll in Discord. You get the product as is on eBay. You're talking. I read a thing where someone ordered an original Game Boy. Someone ordered a 3DS or something. I can't remember. Someone ordered. I'm pretty sure it was a 3DS. Someone ordered the newest 3DS or something on eBay. Someone was selling it for like $100 or something. And they bought it, and then what they received was just a 3DS box with an original Game Boy in it. And there's like, what can you do? You can't do anything. Like, it wasn't a business selling stuff on eBay. It was just some dude. So yeah, you don't know what you're gonna get from eBay. Really, there's no way to. You can look at the positive reviews and stuff. And it's like 99.6% positive, and they're the ones you buy stuff from. If someone's like 68% positive, you're like, I'm not buying from this person or something. But 99.6% positive, and then they can still just send you a brick. Like, there's not much you can do about it. Can you request games? People can request games. Whether I play them or not is a different thing. Because I have to own it, because I can't really afford to buy stuff. Like, I had to dip into savings and shit of which I have basically none, to buy Camille Pokemon, but I really wanted to do that for her as a gift. So I can't really afford to buy something. If I own it, maybe, but then it's also, as I said before, like, I need to put a poll up to see if people actually want to watch it. So say you request, I don't know, like game A, and I put up like, hey, does anyone want to watch game A? Yes or no? And then there's like 3 yeses and like 12 no's, then there's not really point playing it. That makes sense. But you can request one. It also has to be something I want to, I'm happy to play. So there's people before that have requested me to play stuff, and I'm just like, I have like Roblox and Minecraft and stuff, and I have absolutely no interest in doing that. So there's no point in me doing it, because like, if I don't want to play it, I'm not going to be into it, and I'm not going to really, maybe be that entertaining or something, because I'm just not into it. But yes, you can request. It's just whether I play it or not is a different thing. eBay, never buy something if it says as is. That kind of gives the seller permission to send you whatever the hell they want. Yeah, that's true, yeah. I rarely use eBay, and when I do, it's somebody that has a company and already has like 1 billion. Yeah, precisely that. But you guys are lucky in the US because you got Amazon, right? You can just buy shit off Amazon. Like, Amazon doesn't ship majority of stuff. Amazon doesn't ship to Australia. And if it does, the shipping costs like more than the product. We do have Amazon Australia now, but it's shit. Like, at the moment it's shit. It needs to get established and stuff, and more people need to like put in their applications and stuff for it. Like, our family business wants to get on Amazon Australia, but it's like the amount of hoops you have to jump through, and it's crazy. If you were just selling one thing, like say you were just selling like this mug, it would be easy. But we're trying to sell like 40 different products and stuff on there, and it's just a nightmare. But yeah, Amazon Australia is kind of shitty. But Amazon, like proper Amazon, is good. Like for the US, you can buy all sorts of shit on there. But yeah, majority of things don't ship to Australia, and if they do, it costs a fortune. So eBay is our best bet. Yeah. Why don't you say all of your Steam games in Discord? I can. There's a lot of them. But I can. I can definitely do that. If anyone's... I could just screenshot it maybe, because it'd be easier than listing it. But yeah, I can do that. It's a good idea. Yeah. I also have PS4 and stuff as well. So and if this Switch thing Switch as well. So yeah, I can do that. No worries. I have a game suggestion. The Switch version of Skullgirls came out a couple of weeks ago, and there's a lot of jiggling in it. Not sure if there's a story mode. I don't know what Skullgirls is. I also don't own it. So unless someone wants to gift it to me, I can look. Again, it has to be something I want to play, so I can look into it and see what type of game is it. Candleman. I don't know what Candleman is either. That sounds like a horror game. What's your family business again? Hang on. Type them out manually, one by one, the whole list. All right, I'm on it, Josh. Fuck you. Family business. We make condiments. We make like sauces and chutneys and then like herb blends and like salt mixes and all this sort of stuff. But using native Australian ingredients. So that's like our niche. So like our like tomato, well, sauce, but for you guys ketchup and stuff has like lemon myrtle and mountain pepper and stuff in it. And like we've got some like Kakadu plum chili, sweet chili sauce. We've got wild lime and ginger sauce, all this sort of stuff. So like the Kakadu plum, the lemon myrtle, the wild limes, the mountain pepper, all that sort of stuff is like native Australian ingredients. So it's like, I guess you guys would know it as like bush food, even though we hate that term. So yeah, that's our thing. So it's more expensive than just like if you just went in and bought, you know, just bog standard tomato sauce. Ours for like $2. Ours would probably be like $3.50. But it's because the ingredients are better, and it's a small business, right? It's a small family business, and the ingredients, the native Australian ingredients, are quite expensive to a farm and stuff. Also, 50%, that's not right. 50 cents from every sale goes back to the Aboriginal communities that farm and pick and stuff all the fruit and ingredients for us. So we have Aboriginal communities growing all this stuff, and yeah, 50 cents from every sale goes back to them, which is really nice. It's really good. Everyone loves it. Everyone loves all the products and stuff that tries them, and we meet people and they're like, oh, where do you work? And I'm like, oh, the family business. Oh, what do you do? And I'm telling them, and they're like, oh, what's the brand? And I tell them like, oh shit, we got that in our pantry. That shit's so good. So yeah, it's really, really good. But we've been doing it for, well, since I was a kid, probably like 30 years or so. I was pretty young when we started. But I've been working there on and off since I was like 14 or something. So I've been working on and off there for like 20 years. Or a happy, light-hearted platformer that just vomits cuteness. Okay, sure. Oh shit, we're done. Herb blends. Fuck, I hate that. Just pronounce the H. Skullgirls is a fighting game. I'm not big on fighting games, I have to say. Not huge on fighting games. Where can I buy some? That's a good question. For the US, I guess you could order it online, but your shipping would be ridiculous. So, we used to be in the US. We used to be in... There was some big supermarket chain over there. I don't know what it was. But we were in there for a while. But it was just too expensive to ship stuff over there and stuff. But yeah, I don't think you can get any over in America. I'm not sure. I can look into that for you if you want. Anyway, that is it. We're done. All our raids are done. All of our world boss is done, energy-wise. We have, like, one trial thing. We haven't fished yet. Oh, wait. No, it's not actually Wednesday yet. This still trips me out, right? It's 1 hour, 28 minutes until it's Wednesday. But right here, it's 9:30 a.m. in the morning. Well, a.m. in the morning is redundant. It's 9:30 a.m. So, like, it's Wednesday, bitch. It's been Wednesday for 9.5 hours. The main reason I suggested it is because boobs, and I know that's one of your favorite things. Boobs are one of my favorite things. That's true, yeah. That is true. It's very true. Might catch a Star Wars stream later. No worries. All right, so we're done with Bit Heroes. We're going straight to Star Wars now. Anyone that wants to stick around for Star Wars, by all means, stick around. Otherwise, if you're here for Bit Heroes, we'll be back on Sunday, unless something changes. You know, real life gets in the way and all that stuff. But Sunday should be fine. So yeah, it'll be Saturday for you. Like, it'll still be Saturday morning, but Sunday for me. So the last like couple of hours of Saturday, we'll be back. But yeah, if you're around for Star Wars, give me like 5-10 minutes to set up, and we'll start it. All right, I'll see you guys later. Bye.